Yeah, you have to just. I mean, the thing is, I keep telling people. It wasn't my time to pick it. It was her time to pick it. And when it's your time, nobody can stop you. It was her time, so she's picked it. And when it's my time, I believe nobody can ever pick it from me. So
yeah, she spoke to God. I mean, exactly. She's got him on WhatsApp.
Exactly. Direct line. I have to go to the middleman.
Do you guys can people buy awards in Ghana?
I mean, I personally don't believe it, but the fans, that's what they keep saying. When somebody wins, when you are attacked.
This episode is brought to you by BBW & Co, the best restaurant in SA. For more information, visit bbwco.co.za.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of Podcast and Chill, coming at you live from Ghana, Accra. Hang out with the golden boy of Ghana. Please make some noise for KiDi. Yeah. Is this where you record? Where's this? Lynx
Studios. Yeah, this is where all the magic happens.
Yeah. What songs did you record here?
Touch It was recorded here.
Nice.
From the beginning, Odo, Say You Love Me, Enjoyment, Say Cheese, all recorded right here.
Are they treating you well here?
Oh yeah, they are.
do you guys own your masters? Because in SA, most people, they're struggling with masters.
I mean, label business, worldwide label business, But I mean, me and Lynx, we have like an understanding,
Beautiful.
Every artist in the world suffers with this same masters,
Yes.
You hear artists like who have been big like 10 years down the line fighting for their masters. No, it's a politic thing in the music business, but yeah.
Let's take it 10 years back, man. When you started, how was it winning the MTN Hitmaker competition?
Listen, it was great. It was amazing. Like I was in my final year in uni then.
Nice.
And it was a big thing for me, and especially it was big for me because I did not want to go on that show. I did not want to be in a talent show because I was an avid talent show watcher. Like I watch talent shows, and I always realized a pattern that after a while, when the winners go, nothing happens.
Yes,
it's like they win the show and then nothing happens. Exactly. I was like, nah, I don't think I don't want to be that kind. I don't want to fall in that statistic that goes the guy that won the show and then nothing happened. So I was like, nah. But I'm happy that I did, and I'm happy that I changed the statistic and I became that guy that won and then went ahead to do great things. So
what kind of a competition is it? Is it like Idols?
Yeah, it's like a musical show where you're singing covers of other people's songs, but once every month you sing your own original. So like the judges judge you based on covers and how good your writing is, and so it's like a mixture of Idols and then maybe what show should I even say? Probably your Project Fame.
Yes. Who did you beat in the competition? Who was part?
Listen, my year was tough.
Yeah.
Like we had crowd shakers, and we all come in the house together, and at 4 a.m. in the morning, you see people up and they're training. Their rappers are spitting bars. You can hear from the kitchen.
Wow.
In the kitchen, like spitting bars, and the singers are jumping around doing like, oh, and I'll be sleeping in my bed like, hey, am I serious? Like I feel like I'm not serious enough. But the race is not for the strong.
Let's talk about the track you did with Davido. What's it called again?
Odo.
Yes, which means love or something.
Yeah, it means love.
Odo. In what language? Because I know like in Ghana they got a lot of languages.
We have so many languages in Ghana, but we have the Chi, we have Ga. I speak Chi, I speak Ga. So Odo is Chi. Yeah, I can.
Odo. So how do you say I love you?
Mido.
Yeah.
Mido.
I like that. I actually think I need a Ghanaian name, man. Give me a Ghana name there.
What day were you born?
7th November 1987.
What day did it? Does that fall on a Monday or a Tuesday?
It was a Saturday.
So you're Kwame.
Yeah. That's my name. Kwame.
Yes, Kwame. That's your name.
Yeah.
I was born on Wednesday, so I'm Kweku. Yeah.
Oh, you guys name each other based on days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day has so in the women too, if a woman was born on a Saturday, her name is Ama.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody. Kwame was born on a Saturday. Kwame Nkrumah was born on a Saturday.
Wow.
So you have your names, like maybe your name is, let's say, John Smith.
Yeah.
That's your English name and your surname, but your day name, so John Kwame Smith.
Oh.
You're born on a Saturday,
Yeah, that's so cool, bro.
Yeah.
So how did you work with Davido? Davido?
It was. It all started from Mayorkun. Mayorkun is also signed to Davido's label, and he came to Ghana at the time I dropped the song. He was here to promote. He had a song then called Mama. He had dropped that song fresh, so he came down here to do promo and stuff, and he hit the song. I was like, ooh, this song is banging. Yeah. So he hit up my people. It's like, yo, we need to link up and then do everything. So it was just supposed to be me and Mayorkun, Yeah. So he came by the studio, we did it, and then he went back to Nigeria. So it was initially just me and him. I had no idea Davido was going to be on the song. Yeah. And then Mans hit me up like a week later. I was like, bro, check your mail. It's like, check Instagram, good. So I opened Instagram, and Davido is like also jamming to the song. So it didn't hit that he was singing a verse he had recorded. I thought it was just jamming to the original song. And I was like, I'm hearing it's Davido, and then I was like, oh my god, like deep it. A new artist coming in the scene. Wow. And having Davido, one of the biggest artists from Africa, on your song.
How big is he at the time, Davido? What song is he out?
That was a year he had Fire. Ooh. He had If, he had Fall. That was a year. Jeez. So that year Davido was like king. I was like, hey, F all my enemies, I have Davido on my song, It was big for me. Like, I remember that night I couldn't sleep. I was awake the entire night. Adrenaline was still like running through my veins. Like, yeah, man, it was good. How
big is it having a track with Davido? Because we got a guy in SA. His name is Vocalistic.
Yeah, Vocalistic.
Yeah,
he was here a couple of weeks ago. Well, back.
So he did a track with Davido, a remix, and then after that he just took off, man. Like all over the world, bro.
That song that's every night I go out. It goes down when MacG is connected. No disconnect. I'm like, bro, this song is infectious. The bass line, the dog drums in it, and it's to have Davido on a song. And I won't deny the fact that every artist, no matter how talented you are, sometimes a little help from established artists, it makes the difference in your life. I mean, no man can say I can do it all by myself. People like Drake, they wrote on the backs of Lil Wayne. Everybody sometimes needs somebody. Not all the time, but sometimes you need somebody to give you that cool sign that this guy is good, and everybody else pays attention to you.
And Say Cheese, because it was massive in the UK, man.
Yeah.
How did that song come about?
In the heart of COVID.
Yeah.
I remember when at that time I was living right opposite the studio. My house was like literally the opposite house. That's where I used to live. And everywhere was locked down. There was nowhere to go. So when I wake up in the morning, I have no interviews, I have no shows. I'm just stuck at home. So I just crossed the road, entered the studio, and then
how crazy was your lockdown? Like,
listen, it was for the first of all, it was very new.
Yeah.
Some of us, we don't like going out, but now being told that stay home was I was itching. Like, I wake up in the morning in my bedroom, there was so many challenges, the toilet roll, and then you playing ball with it. I'm like, man, we're bored. So when I wake up in the morning, I come to the studio all the time. So during that time, I just found myself inspired in a different way.
And did you guys have like levels? Like, because we had level 5, 4.
No. We just had
hard lockdown.
Stay home.
That's it.
And could you drink alcohol? No alcohol.
Unless you have the alcohol already in your room, But I mean, it was quite lenient. They'll tell you unless you're like specific workers, or maybe you're going to get food. So there was police on the road. Even when I have to go get food, they'll ask you, where are you going? Food. Okay. Well, next time, buy food once 3 days. Don't come here again. Come and buy food. You have to buy the food in bulk and go put it at home. It was tough. So I came back. That time I was watching this show on Netflix called Top Boy.
Yeah, I know Top Boy. Yeah.
So I was watching that show, and about London and like gangsters and stuff. So I watched one episode and I just run to the studio, and then a beat has been sent to me. I was like, so the first idea I had was, I got a girl, she's in Kensington. And I was like, the Kensington is too specific, So I got a girl, she a London thing. And then everything, once I'm making a song, once the first line drops, everything else flows. And then everything else, like, it happened. I got that song like in 30 minutes. I was done.
It makes sense why it's big in the UK, eh?
Yeah.
And if you've been to the UK, like, you performed there, how's it like in that side, man?
It's crazy. One of my best place to perform in the entire universe. Like, I remember partying in the park, the carnival, and I was there with about 20,000 people, and the DJ.
All for you, bro.
Yeah, man. The DJ just dropped just the intro of one of my songs. I hadn't said anything. I hadn't been introduced. It was just the intro, and it was done differently. So we just took the vocals and we did some one line of Adia Penna, and the crowd was going crazy. I was like, ooh, is this me?
And it's Africans that side.
Yep. Africa, mainly Ghanaians, but obviously there's a mixture of other Africans in there who are bringing their white friends, because we were going to a party in the park you want to come with. So it was
it's a vibe, yeah.
UK, one of my favorite places, one place I have more fans in the UK. They support me hard, and I'm always so grateful.
Yeah. What about America?
America, of course, America too. America, UK, Amsterdam, you know, most of my love comes from there. Now, suddenly, I have India on my back as well. So
India.
Yeah.
How do you infiltrate India, bro?
Listen, it's a dream come true for me, man. As a kid, I've always watched Hindi movies. You know, 3 hour long, you sit and watch through it, and I always told myself I'll feel good one day if I have a song going to India or China, because you know that population is huge.
Yeah,
so to have a song go there will be huge. And I mean, I feel like I spoke it into existence, because it's crazy right now, man. It's crazy.
How did you end up working with Wyclef Jean on Run It Back? Run That Back.
Actually, to be honest, I had no idea. I had no idea there was a show called Run It Back. I woke up one day and it was on his page. I don't even know he was doing a show like that, could Run It Back, you know, spotlighting artists. Somebody just sent it to me. Look, Wyclef just did a thing and picked your song, Say Cheese. I'm like, wait, what? Like, everything happening is like mind busting, because these are people I've looked up to growing up. These are people I've listened to. They seem so far away, and then now, by the power of internet, your music can get into every space, you know. So it's huge.
Did you ever meet him?
Never met him.
Ever spoken to him?
Nope. When he did that thing, I DM'd him. I was like, bro, thing was like, yo, you're doing amazing. Keep up the good work. I'm like, oh, bro.
Yeah,
this is good stuff.
Because he comes from the Fugees, man.
Yeah,
like they were killing shit.
The Fugees are coming to Ghana in December, though.
What?
They have a show here. They are tour. They are back tour. They are doing one show in Accra in December.
Bro, we gotta move to Ghana, man. It's lit here. You got the Fugees.
Yeah, whole Fugees, man. Lauren, Wyclef, all of them. They're coming.
Shit,
We're
bro.
ready for them, man. We're ready for them.
Who else did you grow up listening to?
Oh, plenty. Usher, Chris Brown.
Yeah, you give me that Usher feel, bro.
Chris Brown, Bruno Mars, you know, all of these people. Neo. Yeah. Mario. All of these people. Like, I used to be like an R&B head growing up, so there's no R&B song that came out that I didn't know of. You know, I chase music. I go to the internet cafe. At that time, we didn't have camera phones.
Yeah.
So I go and buy time for the internet cafe and download all the new songs. There was this website, all the new songs were out. I'm sorry for download the songs for free, but I go download the songs, and when I come back I come back to school. I feel like I'm on top because I have all the new records, and yeah, I love music. I've always been a music lover.
Shit, man. All right, so let's go to 2021. You dropped Touch It, which was like, yo, man, the numbers. Have you heard the numbers of Touch It, bro? Yo, in 5 months it was streamed 21 million times. It got 125 million views on TikTok.
Which one is this one?
Sure.
Those are crazy numbers.
Those are crazy numbers, bro. It must be all the people from India.
India, Latin America, Europe, Africa, East Africa, to be specific. They took over the song, and bro, it's wild. Every day when I look at the number, I was like, wow, is this me?
How many people you got on Instagram?
How many people I have on Instagram? 1.8 million.
Shit, bro.
1.8 million.
Damn, man. How did Touch It come about,
So it was right here. Jack 9, he's in my team, made in Eastern New York. He sent me a record by Musical Youth. It's a very old record. It's called Pass the Dutch on the left hand side. So it's like, yo, KiDi, you know this record? I was like, yeah, I know this record. It's like,
so he's doing the beat, yeah?
No, I did the beat. So he sent it to me that I should like, you know, remake the beat, sample it into like a more fresh urban feel. So I was right here and I listened to it. I was like, this is a challenge, because it's a reggae tune. How do I put a reggae tune into like a dancehall Afrobeat vibe? So I got on the boards.
What program are you using when you do beats?
FL, Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops. Yeah. Everybody's on Fruity Loops.
Yeah, man. It's good. It's good.
So don't you like criticize other producers when they do beats for you?
That's the downside about having like that production thing, because nothing anybody ever does is enough. Yeah, like you're always over criticizing, and actually that's one of the reasons why I learned how to produce, because I realized that I have so many ideas in my head and how I wanted stuff to be, and because I don't know how to do it, when somebody does it for me, I can't talk much. I just receive it and do. But sometimes I want to make some changes here and there, so I had to learn. But I mean, sometimes I lay back and leave the work for other producers to do, because you know some people are producers by nature and they can do it. So
yeah, have you ever produced for anybody else?
This artist called in Ghana called Adina. I don't know if you know of her.
I know Adina. Yeah.
Produced for Legend, Tic Tac. Produced for Captain Planet. Like a few other artists. Sina Soul. Produced for like a few artists here. Yeah.
And how much do you charge per beat?
Nah, I don't charge anybody anything.
You don't charge?
Whoa. No.
So I can get a beat right now?
Oh yeah, you can. If I know you can spit some bars or you can sing, so I can hook you up with the beat. Yeah, I never charge. I've never charged for any song I've written for anyone. I've never charged for like, you know, yeah.
Damn, man. Hey, they do things differently in Ghana, bro.
It's about the music.
No, don't get me wrong. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's supposed to be like the way we know it. Like, so per beat, per song, this is how it's supposed to charge. It's supposed to be like that. But unfortunately, our industry it's set up in quite a weird way that sometimes it's hard to... The reality of the thing is most of these people I do for are my friends. And in Ghana, having that conversation, it's quite different. Like, how do I go charge my friend? Like, pay me this.
You can't charge me.
Different. It's exactly. It's different. I can't...
You've got nothing is coming.
I can charge you.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
I wanted to ask you, man, remix wise, are you thinking about getting in on the remix?
Yeah, there's a couple of... I don't want to disclose, but there's a couple of remixes in the pipe, coming out. Yeah,
before the remix, I wanted to say, like, music, when it started, was actually free, bro. It was like a healing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so they weren't making any money.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Go and sing your throat out and go back home and drink water and sleep. Yeah, it would have been tough. It's a business now, so...
Yeah, it's a business now, but when it started, it was just like for healing, like going to church or like
medicine.
Like medicine, 100%, yeah.
It still is. Even it's
a
business, it's still heal. A lot of people get healing through music, so...
Yeah, I'm sure like your tracks, like O'Day, when people listen to that, they get healed.
I mean, I be getting a few DMs from fans telling me, I was like heartbroken, or I was like in a dark place, and your song, your music, it just uplifts me, and that's a good thing to hear. Even though we are saying shut up and bend over, it's uplifting somebody, Yeah, it's a good thing, it's a good thing. And
do you have songs that did that for you that are not yours?
Yeah, so many songs, man.
Yeah,
so many R&B songs that maybe I couldn't relate to exactly what was being said, but I found myself in a certain phase where like the music was speaking to me like a next level. Like this Beyonce song called I Was Here. I Was Here. I think that was one of the best songs ever written in the entire universe, because I sing that song and I just picture myself in 20 years. Like I was here, I lived, I worked, I did what I was supposed to do. It's like some songs are just uplifting in the way they are written, and the melodies are composed. So music does that for so many people. And
I'm sure like even when you write, it's like it's a feeling, it's like a spiritual feeling.
Yep. Sometimes you can never duplicate a writing process because it happens. Like you're inspired and then boom, everything just falls in, and then you can remake that. Yeah.
So what happened at the VGMA Awards? Because you were nominated for Artist of the Year, and then a gospel singer won it. What's his name?
Dinah Hamilton.
Dinah Hamilton. Yeah. And people had you for that, man.
They were having my head, I've come to realize that over the years, even before I became an artist, I used to watch the award show a lot, and I've come to realize that it's not deep. Every year they have somebody's head. No, you can do nothing. You can just sit down quietly. They'll have your head.
So everybody thought you were going to win Artist of the Year?
Yeah, most people thought I was going to. Even in the auditorium, when I said the winner is, everybody was looking at me. I was like, guys, don't do that because you make it awkward if I don't win. Like people's phones were on my ear. I'm like, yo, guys, chill. And I'm like, and then they didn't call my name, and it looks awkward. Like, there you go with your phone in my face, and anyway, like, it's and because she's a gospel artist. It's a dicey conversation because she cannot speak anyhow. How dare you speak against the woman of God, So,
and have you met her since?
Yeah, you have to just... I mean, the thing is, I keep telling people, it wasn't my time to pick it. It was her time to pick it. And when it's your time, nobody can stop you. It was her time, so she's picked it. And when it's my time, I believe nobody can ever pick it from me. So
yeah, she spoke to God. Exactly. She's got him on WhatsApp.
Exactly. Direct line, I have to go to the middleman.
Do you guys can people buy awards in Ghana?
I mean, I personally don't believe it, but the fans, that's what they keep saying. When somebody wins, when you are attached to an artist and you support them and they don't win something, people say anything like, yeah, this person should have won, this person was going to buy the award, blah blah. People say that all the time, but being in the industry now, I don't believe that happens. Because if I had money to buy awards, damn, I'll be buying myself some new cameras to be shooting better videos and, fly myself to have holidays with my kid. You know, like we be chilling. You know, not to buy awards because it's just an object. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I mean, dude, if your fans love your music, I mean, an award is just like it's nice to have.
Exactly.
It's a bonus.
Exactly. That's why I keep saying awards are not they don't define artists. As an artist, it's like you have bread. You can eat the bread, but if you get butter, it makes the bread better. You know, so it's like it's there, but if it doesn't come, it doesn't change anything. You know, it's like a CV if you have it.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, life goes.
But if you get an award though, you can go from 10. What's the currency here?
CDs.
CD to like 1,000 CD. You know.
I mean, without the awards, the price is still high. Anyway.
Hey.
So I mean, it's like I said. Don't get me wrong. As artists, we like to get awards. We like to climb up on the stage and look swaggy and give speeches. But at the same time, if it doesn't happen, the ultimate is the work. The work is the goal. Spreading the music throughout the globe. So wow, I just rhymed. The work is the goal.
Hey, let's do a track right now, man. We ain't fucking around, dog. I want a Ghana hit. Kwame's in the building. Dude, this guy's got a movie, bro. A movie? Yeah, it's called Sugar. Is the movie about you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I always have to say this, but hey, please not about me, because people were like, is that you? Like, are you depicting yourself in the movie? I'm like, nah.
No, but it is about you, man. It's about a guy womanizing. He looks like a womanizer.
I get that.
It's about
these R&B niggas, man. They be telling, I get that. Everywhere I go, they're like, yeah, you look like a fuckboy. Like, you look like, but it came with my first album, Sugar. The album is Sugar, so we decided to, launch the album with the movie.
That's so
and it was
dope.
it was crazy because we didn't record the album with the movie in mind, but it was crazy how the songs on the album fit the movie, and every song moved from one song to another. It was made for a movie. So that happened in 2019, Sugar, and it was crazy. We premiered it at the Silverbird Cinemas.
Sold out.
It was, and we decided to do 2 showings, and it was crazy. We had to do a 3rd showing. It was as an artist, being my first project out, it was too good. It was too good, man.
So, okay, let me get this straight. So, the album is called Sugar. And then you do a movie called Sugar.
The movie.
But it's not about the album or not about you.
No, it's a different story. But some way, somehow, the songs on the album intertwine into each other to tell the story. So that's what makes it even mind-busting. Because if you watch the movie, it's like, they had the movie in mind and recorded songs for a movie. But no, we did the album and later decided, you know what, let's make a movie. So now track 1 found a way to intertwine to track 2, to track 3, and then it told the whole story.
I've never heard anyone push an album like that.
Yeah.
Because it helped with the album, right?
Definitely. It made every video of the song that would drop had millions of views because people watch the movie and they love it and they go back and listen to the songs. And in Ghana, I don't know about other African countries, but people listen to album at most 1 month and they move on. So
yes.
So we're always trying to find ways of making people keep coming back to listen to the album, and that was the movie. When you watch the movie, every time you watch the movie, one song you always get a new favorite song, and you go back to the album and listen again. And that album, I wasn't surprised it went ahead to win album of the year because it was that good.
No, that's dope, man. One thing I found really weird about you was the fact that you were hiding your son for so long. Why would you do that? That's like the greatest gift on earth,
I wasn't hiding my son for the world. I was hiding my word for the son. The time it happened, I was relatively still very new in the industry. And I know my people. It could go both ways. People could bash you for it, and then
bash you for having a kid.
Yeah, Africans, we have this way of thinking where we believe that if you're not married and you have a kid, then,
out of wedlock.
We have that thing. Although it's changing gradually, I'm happy about it. But at that time, I was always in my head thinking about, what? Let me keep it on the low. Let me work hard. Let me establish myself. When the time is right, I'll put it out there, and people will love me for my music before they get to know that I have. So when the time was right, I felt like I couldn't hide it anymore. When it was 3 years, I was like, listen, I want to be able to walk the streets with him. I couldn't do that because now, we're hiding, But now when I brought it out, I could go anywhere with him. We could go to play. We could go do shopping. It's like you said, it's a blessing. It's an amazing gift from God, and even ever since he came into the picture, everything I touch has been a blessing. So.
And what day was he born on?
He was born on a Monday, so he's Kojo.
Kojo. Yes, Are you still with the baby mama?
No, I'm not.
For real?
Yeah. I mean, we're co-parenting, but we're not together. So
sounds like a one-night stand, eh?
you know, it's a story for another day.
We got all day, man.
A story for another day. Don't worry.
Who you with now? Who you smashing right now?
I'm single as a Pringle. You know?
Fuck out of here! No way!
I'm single and chilling. You know? I'm no one's property. You know.
He's probably got a girlfriend in each continent, bro. Yeah. In India,
I got girls. I got girls in different area codes.
Do you guys do in our language you call it timbi, sorry? Polygamy, yeah.
In Ghana here it's only for the I don't know if my facts are right, but I know that it's only for the Muslims. They can do that. I don't know if it's still a thing, but growing up I used to hear like Muslims could marry more than one wife, 2, 3 wives, but for a Christian it's not just, it's frowned
so you
upon.
can't?
Yeah, I can't.
Only one woman?
Yeah, woman for the rest of my life.
Imagine sleeping with one woman for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm preparing I'm psyching myself for it. Because I want that. I want like a family. I want to like settle down one day, have a beautiful home, and this is something that, you know, I'm looking forward to. So I have to have all my fun now, so that when I settle down, it's
Alright, cool. So we got a game that we like playing. It's called One Must Go, right? Okay. I'm gonna give you 2 artists, and you must tell me which one's gotta get the fuck out of here.
Hey, violence. Let's go.
Sarkodie Shatawale.
Hey, problem. One's gotta go. Damn, this guy's gonna put me in trouble.
Not at all.
These are all my big bros.
One's gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Okay. So I have to say this. He doesn't have to get the fuck out of here, but he has to go sit. So that's Shatta.
Oh, Shatta. Oh, man.
Not Shatta, please don't get the fuck out of here. I beg, just sit down. I beg you.
Is it true he got arrested? Like, we're meant to do an interview with him this week.
Yeah, right now he's in hot waters. So
jeez, crazy, man.
Hot waters.
But you guys are close, yeah?
We're not close, but like whenever we see each other, there's that. He's like a big brother, and he's done so many amazing things in the industry. I look up to him. I respect him so much, you know.
And Sarkodie's a beast, ne?
Like both of Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Shatta, like those are like our godfathers in the industry. You know, they've done this for years.
Yeah,
and we can only hope to get to the level they are and even do more someday. So,
alright, cool. Kwame, Eugene, and Medical. I think I know who's gotta go. Sit.
No, Kwame gotta go.
Yeah, I knew it.
Kwame gotta go.
No, they have beef, I think.
Oh no, there's no beef. There's no beef. No,
and they signed under one label, eh?
There's no. There's nothing like it. But he just gotta go. There's no beef. If you asked this question like a year ago, Medical gotta go, but now Kwame gotta go.
Yeah, you know. Cool. Yo, I got the name wrong here. Abiana versus Adina.
Abiana gotta go.
Abiana, ne?
Yeah, Adina is my good friend. You know, Abiana gotta
she's a big deal, ne?
Very. Yeah. She's huge, man.
We're gonna interview her this week as well.
Yeah.
Dope. Yeah.
She's big, you know, she's so talented. Her voice like supersonic, you know. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Last one, Davido Burna Boy. Tough one, eh?
It's obvious though.
Burna gotta go.
It's obvious. I mean, you got a co-sign from Davido.
Burna gotta go, man.
Are you gonna work with Burna anytime soon?
I hope so, because he's one of the people in Africa that I put up there. You know, like I always say that anybody, no matter their business you do, could be music, could be sports, could be longevity is something I want. So if anybody does that, I give him my utmost respect.
It's tough.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy to be in the game year in, year out, churning out songs, hits. Like, shout out to every artist all over the world who's been doing this for years, man. It's not easy. I know it's tough.
Is there a South African artist you're a fan of or would like to work with?
AKA. I think he's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, but he's cancelled right now, man. You don't want to work with him now, no.
What happened?
He's going through muddy waters, like you said.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Is he not cancelled, guys?
Nah, he's not cancelled.
Oh, okay, take that out.
He just went through
Maybe he has cancelled.
Clearly, someone in this room has cancelled him.
So him, Casper, Vocalistic,
Master KG.
Yeah. Quite a number of people.
There's a guy called MacG. He's really dope.
Really? What's his name? MacG?
MacG, yeah.
Is he a hip hop artist?
No, he's one of the biggest piano artists, producer.
Are you familiar with my piano?
I know my piano is big here, so
yeah.
You gotta work with MacG, bro.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's the cosign, the real cosign.
I don't know why you guys are laughing though. I'm trying to figure out what's the backstory. What's the backstory? Is it like an inside story? Like I'm not in on. Like why you guys are?
I'm MacG.
You're MacG.
But in Ghana, I'm Kwame. So you gotta pass,
bro. No, you guys had me.
KiDi, man, thank you so much for coming through, man. It's been awesome, bro.
Thank you so much.
You gotta come to SA, man. You gotta visit us, bro.
Listen, I have like a couple of friends from SA that I haven't met before, but power of the internet.
Yeah.
They keep saying you gotta come here, and every time I open your Instagram, I'm like, yes, I need to come here because I don't know what's in the food, what's in the water, but yeah.
And the ladies, you saw ladies, right?
Ladies.
Yeah.
Every time I open the reels, they're doing some dance with the booty, and then it's like, are you guys born with natural waist shapers? Like,
yeah, it's all natural, bro.
What can you guys what happens?
It's natural, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Real natural.
It's not like waist trainers. It's not like Dr. Miami stuff.
Nah.
That's how they come out of womb.
Literally.
Like,
bro, and we so used to it. It's like,
really?
Like,
it's just another nyash.
It's just our daily bread, bro.
I need some of that bread, man. Every time I open Instagram, there is one booty or another from and then when I see the booty, I know it's from SA.
Let me show you this booty, man. Where's my phone?
I
want to show Tebuko Tovajane.
I just know
Tebuko Tovajane, yeah.
Tebuko Tovajane, she comes to Ghana a lot.
Really?
Yeah. There's a place called KZN in South Africa. That's where they come from.
KZ?
Yeah, KZN, like KwaZulu Natal.
Yeah, KZN instead of
and Durban, they've got nice nyash.
It's like a factory for the nyash. they make them there. All models, shapes and sizes.
Oh man, can you get it there?
Just a video that we recorded.
Oh yeah, it's a video that we recorded, yeah.
Ooh, my temperature is about to go high.
Oh man, and this is nothing, man. This is like maybe
it's crazy. Like I always have so many questions. Like how?
Yeah.
Why? Because I know Ghanaian women. Ghanaian women are blessed with big bumps. Like I know, but then I see the SM.
For real?
I'm like, what?
Yeah. What's your type, Vela? What type of girls are you into?
It changes, Sometimes I'm into thick girls. Sometimes I'm into slim girls. Sometimes I'm an ass man. Sometimes I'm a breast man.
There we go.
Oh my God. Jesus.
I got a number. You must let me know. Come here and say, bro.
Jeez, these ones are dangerous. These ones are the dangerous ones. These ones, they will take your heart and crush it, step on it, spit on it. Yeah, these ones are dangerous. This one you have to have a heart of stone.
With French Montana, when they went out there, they were like, French Montana was like, "Whoa, which one is this one?"
Yeah, because I'm imagining walking down the streets of SC. I'm going to be asking this question 100 times. Yo, which one is this one? And I tell which one is this one? It's going to be crazy.
All right, KiDi, man, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
In closing, we'll ask everybody this, man. You can just look in that camera there. What do you want people to remember you as, man?
When one day the good Lord calls me, I just want people to remember me for good vibes, positivity, great music, energy. I want people to remember me for all the good things I did, the happiness I brought into their homes, on stage, man. God status. That's what I'm trying to get to. Wow, God status, Shatawale. Get to that level and do more, not just in Ghana, in Africa and worldwide as well. So, yeah. Fingers crossed.
Man.
So help me, Lord.
I gotta be your DJ, man, so I can just travel with you, man.
MacG.
Yeah, I'll bring some nyash.
Piano artist in the
Alright, KiDi, man, thank you so much for coming through. Podcast with you. We're out of here. Boom.
This episode is brought to you by BBW&Co, the best restaurant in SA. For more information, visit bbwco.co.za.